Here's a headline. I call it a scoop.
The Scoop.
Draymond Green is going to rejoin the Golden State Warriors tomorrow. Coach Steve Kerr said that Green was fined but not suspended for his altercation last week with teammate Jordan Poole. Kerr said Green will play in the team's final preseason game on Friday against the Nuggets and will be available on opening night Tuesday against the Lakers. He then said, quote, "This is the biggest crisis that we've had since I've been the coach here. It's really serious stuff. We're not perfect, but we're going to lean on the experience that we have together and trust that this is the best decision for our team. We have a lot of work to do, all of us." Now, it's worth reminding everyone of a couple of things. One, in case you're not immediately familiar with why this is happening, Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in the face at practice last week, and the video somehow wound up on TMZ, so the whole world has seen it. Draymond took a little leave of absence from the team. Many speculated, will they trade him? To this point, they have not, and according to Steve Kerr, it doesn't sound like they're planning to. Jalen Rose, sitting next to me on NBA Countdown last week, said that relationship will never be okay. After Draymond Green punches him in the face, that relationship will never be okay. I do feel a need to remind everyone, if anyone knows what this is like, it's Steve Kerr, who was famously punched in the face in practice by Michael Jordan during his playing days. And not only did they continue to play together, but they thrived together. In fact, it is by many remembered almost romantically as the moment that, Steve Kerr stood up to Michael and Michael developed his respect for him and all the rest of that. So put that all into the stew. But it really does set up a fascinating little dynamic of how that's going to go. And the question is, just imagine being in a situation. Remember, Draymond and KD had their thing. They had their yelling at each other stuff. I mean, Draymond is obviously a combustible person. I have great respect for the player that Draymond has made himself into. But he is a combustible person. And he's had some super high-profile, really bad moments. None of them more significant, of course, than getting himself suspended for a game in the finals that probably cost his team a championship in whatever year that was, 16, whatever year it was that LeBron's team beat him, the Cleveland This Is For You year. If Draymond Green plays Game 5 of that series, whilst I can't prove it, I would bet you everything I have that the Warriors win that series in Game 5, and it was over. And then KD never comes there, and all the rest of it. That was the 73-win team. So there was that. And then there was his very publicized blow-up with KD, in which he apparently said to KD, "Hey, we were good without you. We don't need you." And if you're KD, I don't want to hear that, and I can't imagine that he did either. And so now whatever it is that precipitated this thing between him and Jordan Poole, not only did he punch Jordan Poole in the face, but the entire world has now, and this is through no fault of theirs, I still don't know do we know how that video got out? I know the Warriors were very upset about it, and understandably so. But somehow that video has now been seen by anyone who's interested to see it. And so I think that does add to it. That's the image everybody has here. So what is your best guess? Can they coexist?
Yes, I think if there is any franchise that can recover from this, it is the Warriors, and chemistry has been like the bedrock, a foundation of their success over the last several years. But I'm not sure that this is proof positive that he's staying. This could very well be the Warriors feigning stability in order to ensure that his value stays super high, because if everyone knows around the league that they want to trade him, that would obviously depreciate his value.
That's right. I completely agree. I do not think this means he's not getting traded. I think it means he might not get traded. Some of it might depend on how things go from here. Stephen A. has brought up the Lakers. I don't know if Draymond is the answer for the questions the Lakers have anyway. But this is a situation to watch closely. We haven't seen something we never saw video of Michael punching Steve Kerr. And we'll be right back.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.